So people ask me a lot, when will their hyperactive or excitable dog calm down? There seems to be a myth that dogs will calm down when they get to about the age of 3. And the reason for that is because at the age of 3, most dogs now are becoming adults. Depending on the breed and age, this can vary slightly, but it's a good kind of guide number. So the myth suggests then that by the time they get to this age and they become an adult, then all of that sort of excitable behavior is going to start to disappear, and they're going to turn into this lovely, calm, well-adjusted, happy puppy or adult dog. The problem, of course, with this is that whilst that is partly true, in the lead up to becoming an adult, your puppy has probably learned some really very exciting and rewarding behaviors. Being excitable has probably got them lots of things. You know, if they are very excited before you take them for a walk and you still take them for a walk, then this behavior becomes practiced over and over and over again. So when they become an adult, although there is a little calming influence on them, the behaviors that they're doing are actually really good fun, and they love to do them, and they get what they want when they do them. So you're not going to see the benefit of them turning into an adult, because they're still going to do the things that they've learned to do and the things that are very rewarding for them. So this is why some people get very confused when their puppy turns 3 and becomes an adult and then their behavior doesn't change. I'm sure there is a slight change to their attitude and how excitable they are, but it's not enough really to be noticeable, because all of the behaviors they've learned over the last 3 years are really their habits now. They've become quite ingrained, and they've been well rehearsed. So they're in a routine now of doing different things. So that's not going to make as big an impact as some people really hope it would. If you really want to see a difference in your puppy's behavior, there is only really one way to do it, and that is to really work on it. If you have a problem with overexcitement and hyperactive type behaviors, we really need to just make sure that those behaviors don't really achieve what your puppy's trying to achieve. And you have to kind of get into the eyes of your puppy to find out exactly what it is that they want and what is rewarding these behaviors. Because when we look at it from our own perspective, we don't get to see the same thing as we do when we look at it from their perspective. So a puppy that's jumping about in the park, begging you to throw a ball, and then you throw the ball, maybe you think that that will stop them jumping around and begging you to throw the ball. And it sort of does. But what it does is it teaches the puppy that that's how I ask to get my ball thrown. If they are very excitable, when you put their lead on and you walk them out to the car and they bounce around all over the place and you put them in the car, they're making lots of progress. They're still going for their walk. They're still getting in the car. All those things they really love to do are still happening. So we need to slow all of this stuff down and wait until we get the kind of behavior that we really want before we progress. So the puppy is still getting the things that they want, but they're as a result of a more calmer behavior. And there's no quick fix to this. Patience really is the key, and plenty of rewards. But hopefully that answers the question about why some dogs don't really appear to calm down when they get to the age of 3. Take care for now. Bye-bye.